from the Empire Place Show. Today we're in Crown Point, New York for the first time filming. We're at War Cannon Spirits. Now this is a really cool distillery, but they got some food here. They got a beautiful distillery. They got all kinds of liquors here. Absolutely gorgeous place here. So why don't we go inside, meet with Joel and Kenny, see what they got planned for us? I'm looking forward to a fun day. Come on, let's go. Okay, I am in War Cannon Spirits. I am with Joel today. Joel, how you doing today, bud?
Great, how are you?
Good to meet you. Good to be here.
Thank you.
What an awesome place this is. Really cool. So there's got to be a little history behind this place. I know we talked a little off camera. Tell us a little history behind this whole place.
Yeah, well, so this is originally built as a sawmill.
Okay.
In 1820. There's a creek right behind us. Logs were floated down to what used to be the lumber yard across the creek. And then this was the actual mill. In the 20th century, it was an agway. So when I first walked in this building, it was a time capsule from, I don't know, it was 2005 or so when it closed. All the merch was still on the shelves, plumbing, equestrian, boots, knives, gloves, the whole thing. And then we acquired it and went through a very long process of rehabilitating it. And if you come in here and look around, you'll see as many as possible of the period touches, which, you know, it was about almost 200 years of various periods.
Wow.
But we preserved as much as we could. We reused all of the wood that we pulled down for other things like our tasting counter here. You know, tried to make it something that was familiar to anybody who grew up with it, but also just a gorgeous location to come and have dinner or an event or something like that.
Absolutely. Really cool. So talk a little bit about what this place is known for here. Talk a little bit about that.
You know, the primary purpose, obviously, is we're a distillery.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the distillery. You won't see any distilling equipment in here. We do all the distillations and production work in our facility in Ticonderoga.
Okay.
But this is legally the distillery as well. For instance, it was pointed out that, you know, the products on our tasting room shelf are all from New York farm producers like us. So a lot of other distilleries, wineries, cideries, etc. We have a cooler full of New York beers over there and wine and everything. So the primary reason for our existence is to produce high quality spirits in ways that highlight New York agriculture.
Okay.
That's my background, actually, is in agriculture, and that is how I became a distiller, was actually via agriculture. So that's, you know, very close to my heart, and so there's a lot of unexplored potential here to really showcase what this state is about.
Oh, absolutely. So talk a few of the spirits that you guys are known for here. What are some of the more popular things you make?
Well, because we've just started, we don't have many products just yet.
Okay.
So we have our 3 whiskeys, 4 if you count our maple whiskey, and then our vodka. So our whiskeys are bourbon rye and single malt.
Okay.
And they also have a special release this year. It's very limited. I think we're down to the last 50 or so bottles out of 100. I think there were 101, is that correct? Something, a very, very limited amount.
Okay.
But essentially, we took one of our barrels that we had emptied of malt whiskey, gave it to a maple sugar producer. He put his syrup in there, committed it. We actually sell that syrup here in this shop.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any right now, but we sell that maple syrup that came out of the whiskey barrel.
Okay.
Then he returned that empty barrel back to me. I put fully aged maple syrup, malt whiskey back into the barrel to extract that maple syrup character. Yeah, so our maple malt whiskey is a limited edition product, but that's the kind of, that process that I just described is the kind of mentality we're going to take in production, is really looking at what's locally available, highlighting the best of it, and doing it in a way that is a little more organic than just, say, dumping maple syrup flavor into a batch of whiskey and calling it a day. It's like a little more painful process, more time involved.
Right.
but it's
It's
absolutely
gonna
worth
be
it.
a great product too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Another thing I could highlight is actually our vodka. Vodka is distilled as what's called a neutral spirit, so it's distilled to a very high strength, which gives it a lot of purity, it's one of the reasons it's clear.
Yep.
So any sugar-based substrate or starch, which becomes sugar, can be used to make vodka. One of the misconceptions is it's usually made of potatoes. It's not. It's usually made of grains. There are some potato vodkas, and that was historically true, but vodka can be made from anything that has sugar in it. Products that comes out of that's not usable by the yogurt producers is what's called the whey, this is a highly sugary liquid, and whey is just a fantastic substrate for vodka. It kind of answers a lot of questions about waste, about really looking at the broad spectrum of agriculture in New York or elsewhere, and finding the best ways to express that. So I think our vodka is actually exemplary in that way.
That's awesome. Oh, it's cool. Really cool story. I love it. Well, I think next we're going to head over to the tasting bar. We're going to sample some of the stuff you guys got here. Then we're going to hit the kitchen, see some of the food they're going to put together for us, and check out the rest of the place. Joel, thank you so much, man. Good talking to you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I'm with Kenny. Kenny, how are you, buddy? Nice to meet you. So what are you going to be making? You're going to make us a couple cocktails to start the show off today. What are you going to make for us?
So we're going to make a Cannibal Old Fashioned with our rye. We're going to make a strawberry smash with our bourbon. And then we have a tiara also.
Ooh, okay. Popular drinks here?
Very popular. The Cannibal Old Fashioned is probably the number one.
Probably the number one selling drink. All right, man, let's see you put it together. All right, so we got our drinks made, Kenny made, so what are we going to try here?
Tiara with our Cannon Trail War Cannon vodka.
Okay, let's see how this thing tastes. Oh, that's super good. It's great. So I know, even though we're in October at school, this is a great drink. Nice and smooth. It goes down easy. Great. That's incredible. Wow, you could definitely taste it. It's great. Delicious. All right, what do we got next here?
This is our famous Cannonball Old Fashioned made with our rye.
Okay. I like a good old fashioned, by the way. So
Best sip and drink.
that's delicious. That's a great drink.
Our dehydrated spice orange.
Wow. After dinner, sitting outside, having a little cocktail. There you go. It's delicious, man. Awesome. All right, we got one more.
We have our bourbon is featured in our strawberry smash.
Oh, okay.
And a twist on a whiskey sour style.
Oh, okay. Very refreshing. Another drink, very smooth. They all go down so nice. That's a dangerous thing.
That's a good thing.
But it's a good thing for you. Kenny, it's a good thing. These are great. That's super. That's delicious, man. Thank you so much. Great job. Absolutely. All right, so next we're going to get the food. It's coming out to the table. Going to sample some of the food. We got some cocktails. It's been a fun day so far. We'll see you at the table. All right, guys, so we just got our food brought out, and you can see we got some incredible food. We got some smoked garlic parm wings here. We got, look at the crostini, the prosciutto, the cantaloupe, the honeydew with the basil, fresh mozz, little balsamic glaze. Then we got the smoked brisket and mac and cheese. So let's go right into one of these wings right off the bat. These were the smoked wings, so I can imagine how soft. Look at that. Look at that. I barely touched it, and the chicken's coming right off that bone. So you could tell. These are absolutely delicious. That meat falls right off the bone. Super tender. Nice and crispy though on the outside. So they got that nice crisp garlic parm is fantastic. And really juicy. Oh, those are fantastic. I gotta tell you what. Sauce, the wing is cooked perfect. We like the crispy on the outside, but that meat just falls off the bone. That garlic parm is incredible. All right, Now we got to try this brisket and mac and cheese, again, smoked. Let's see how this tastes. Let's get a little of everything here. Some brisket, some mac and cheese. Okay, first thing, that brisket, really good, tender, and really got that smoky flavor to it. The mac and cheese is delicious. Perfect comfort food this time of year, October, nice and cool out. Good mac and cheese, good brisket. So good, it's delicious. All right, we gotta try a little piece of prosciutto, get a little mozzarella on there, a little balsamic glaze. Let's just go right into this here. With the prosciutto, it's got the fresh basil. Some a little healthier, a great dish to have in the summertime. Come and have a cocktail, have this, you got some nice fruit. This is fantastic, great food, great cocktails, and we got a couple sodas here to finish it off. So we're gonna keep eating. We'll catch up with you guys when we're done. All right, guys, we just finished up another incredible show of the Empire Plate here in Crown Point, New York at War Cannon Spirits. Guys, Joel, Kenny, Keegan, I want to thank you guys so much, man. What a great day we had. First of all, I gotta tell you, the place is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a destination place to come and check out. They got incredible spirits here. They got great drinks. The food is fantastic. Like I said, a beautiful place. You can buy some merch here. They got all kinds of drinks you can buy, and you can do samplings here. But this is a cool place, man. For our first time in town, I absolutely love it. I can't wait to come back to visit. This was great. And then great hospitality, these guys. Very knowledgeable about their drinks and their food and everything. So a place you're going to want to check out. So make sure you like their Facebook page. Come down and check this place out here, and you'll have a great experience. But unfortunately, we have to leave for the day, but we'll definitely be back to check out this place again. Come and visit them. I'm your host, Bill Vincey of the Empire Plate Show. You guys have a great day.